Hi, this is Jeff Davis with the Davis Group coming to you with another episode of Real Estate Today. And today I want to talk to you about how do you buy a house. Now, when you're in real estate, the assumption is that everybody knows how to buy a house. You just go get a realtor, go look at a house, make an offer, get it accepted, close on it, move in, et cetera, et cetera. But I think sometimes that if we're not careful, we forget that not everyone is familiar with what it takes to actually buy a house. And so I want to take just a few moments here and talk to you about the basics. I can't give it all the details here, of course, but we are going to go through enough so that you have an idea or an understanding of what it takes to actually buy a home. The first thing that I say to any client that is looking to buy a house is you need to sit down and ask yourself what it is that you're looking for. Why are you looking for it? Where do you want it to be? How much do you want to spend? There are a variety of questions because let's assume, for example, you're living with your parents or you're living in an apartment and now you're going to move into a home. Typically, your expenses are going to increase. Very, very difficult. I mean, even if you're in an apartment, the mortgage payment typically is more than the apartment rental payment is. And so you want to kind of look and see, where is it that I'm looking to go? What do I want to do? And how much do I want to spend? The beginning stages of looking for a house is mental. And it's been my experience that the more time you spend up front dealing with the mental part of buying, the less time you spend dealing with the actual process. Because once you know where you want to go and how you want to get there and what you're looking for, then it's just a question of execution. So let's assume you've done that. You've come together, you know why you want to buy, you know where you want to buy, you have a time frame, you've thought through the money and stuff, and now you say, okay, I'm ready to do this. The next step is a twofold step. You need to have a real estate person to help you find the house you want. Now, some people believe that you can go out there and buy a property without the use of a realtor. Even though I myself understand and have a real estate license, the reason why I would say to you that's not the best way to go is that real estate is a very complicated subject. And I know that there are times that people try to oversimplify. You watch all these programs on TV talking about how you can buy with no money down and no credit and you don't need to know nothing, as if every idiot on the planet can get in here and successfully engage in real estate. But I'm here to tell you that some of the most sophisticated minds on this planet are in the real estate arena. And when you see people out there that know what they're doing, making deals and putting things together, you don't want to be the novice on the block. And so you want to get an agent. And in later programs, we'll talk about what you should look for in an agent, but you need somebody that will listen to what you want to do and get an understanding so that they can help you. Then the second thing you need is a lender. Now, there are times that you can go to the place where you currently bank or people that you may know that are in the mortgage business to help you out. And then other times the realtor can actually refer you to somebody. But here's what you want. You want a lender that is going to give you a pre-approval, not a pre-qualification, a pre-approval. And here's the difference. People that are pre-qualified have basically submitted their information, typically verbally, to someone, like a loan officer. And based on, okay, you make so much money and you say your credit's like this and you've got this much money in the bank, this is how much house you qualify for. And that's good for you to get an idea. But when you find a house that you want, you're working with a realtor and you find that house, you want to be able to make an offer. And the best way to make sure your offer is accepted is to be able to say this person has spoken to a lender and the bank says that they will give them a loan subject to the property appraising for what they're willing to pay for it. So as a buyer, you know that if you were approved for, say, I don't know, $500,000, and all you have to do is find a house that's worth that, and you purchase it for that, then the seller can be pretty confident that, oh, I know what my house is worth and this person's ready to buy. Let's make a deal. So again, you want to buy a place, you want to think about it, you want to think about where you want it, how you want it, you want to do the preliminary thinking, thought process first. Get in contact with a realtor and talk to a lender and make this process work for you. This is Jeff Davis with the Davis Group. Coming to you today again with another episode of Real Estate Today.